ever since Jay-Z decided to open a casino with Caesars and all these guys, he's partnering up with Caesars, these big brands, these casinos that are already established, and you guys already heard of them. You guys already go to them. And when you hear that he's about to make a multi-billion-dollar play, yeah, you're going to have people coming out trying to tarnish that. Like, yo, nah, hold up. But things aren't going Hove's way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, look what they're saying here. We could get into a little bit of this. It says here. Oh, shoot. Why this song started playing? Anyway, it says here, recently Jay-Z advocated for a proposed casino in Times Square at a committee hearing hosted by the New York State Gaming Commission. Last week, Jay-Z made an appearance at the committee hearing hosted by the New York Gaming Commission. At the time, he voiced his support for a proposed Caesars Palace casino in Times Square. He argued that it would improve the city's economy and culture. But evidently, not everyone is on board. Now, this is the thing with this whole thing with this casino coming to New York City. You know, shout outs to Caesars. They're playing chess, not checkers. They understand that if they want to bring a casino down to Times Square, they're going to need a voice like Hove's voice in order for them to be able to get these permits approved. Because you got to get this shit approved, right? Now, it's this key word right here. Not everyone is on board. Meaning that there's probably a lot of people that don't want this happening, right? Or there's a couple people that want a couple dollars so they can let this happen. You know what I'm saying? It says here, I'm trying to reserve myself. It's a very good idea, the mogul said during the hearing. Very good alignment for us to fulfill the promise of Times Square. He added that he came up through sports and entertainment and thinks Times Square would be the perfect place to put a new Caesars Palace. He went on to describe Roc Nation's strategy to bringing culture to the NFL. Last week, protesters gathered in Father's Duffy Square to make their feelings about the proposal known. They did so under the banner of No Times Square Casino Coalition, or hip hop. The group is made up of local organizations, community advocates, and more. They argue that the casino would cost the Broadway industry business and take away from the area's identity. These people want to take what we have spent years cultivating and profit off of us and the community we hold so dear. This is the one casino proposed location that would devastate a thriving industry that would support 100,000 jobs. Jason Lax. Who the fuck is Jason Lax? President of the Broadway League said. The proposed development would include a luxury hotel, a gaming floor, along with restaurants, nightclubs, and more. Supporters of the project predict that it would generate more than $7 billion. This is how they get them. This is how they pitch it, right? They're saying like it would gather more than $7 billion in tax revenue and bring in $26 billion to local businesses. The state gaming regulations are expected to make their final decision on the proposal in the coming months. And yeah, man, this is where Jay-Z's at right now. And I'll be honest with you, man, things are going south. Because as we're waiting for this, we've seen a whole bunch of things happen. You know what I mean? We've seen Busby come out with this victim, try to blame Hove, include him in the whole Diddy situation. They try to tie Big Hove up to the whole Diddy situation. You know what I mean? So there's been a lot of things happening behind the scenes as this has been going on. Now, the whole Times Square casino is now breaking the news, mainstream news now. This has been news for about the last year. But it is now the moment where Jay-Z's finally trying to get these permits approved. And Caesars they got their hands folded, man. They standing behind the scenes like, yo, let Big Hove handle that. You know what I mean? We gonna let Big Hove handle that. We just gonna wait and see what happens. And listen, man, it is a W for both parties, because if Caesars gets Hove to get this approved, it's a W for them. Because listen, man, that's a casino in Times Square. Y'all know the money they're about to bring in? I mean, I just told y'all right now, they're about to bring over $26 billion, they say, just to local businesses because of the casino being there. That means they're just going to bring more traffic, right? So on top of that, you know, we go back to everything else that they've been doing to shut Big Hove down. You know what I mean? Another thing I can tell y'all, about Jay-Z is that he's also been hinting that he's dropping an album. Now, they say that Jay-Z, when he drops music, he only drops music when he knows for a fact that he has a story to tell. We heard a couple tracks here and there throughout the years of him, you know, dropping music throughout DJ Khaled's album. He dropped the verse there. He did the track with Nas, blah, 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 blah. We haven't heard nothing from Jay-Z since the 444 album. Now, I did get someone did tell me that Jay-Z is already on Khaled's new album. So, I mean, supposedly Khaled already secured his verse, his Big Hov verse, as I could say. So, from what I've been told, Big Hov is on that new DJ Khaled album. Which kind of tells me that Jay-Z is in music mode right now. He's probably making music right now. You know what I mean? So he's in his music zone. I'm pretty sure he has a lot to say, you know? So I'm pretty sure he's going to be dropping an album. I'm going to say probably within the next couple of months. I'm thinking about maybe end of the year type vibe, fourth quarter vibes. You know what I mean? He's gonna drop that album on us, you know? 444 drop. When did the album 444 drop? Let's see. All right, so 444 came out on June 30th. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. About 8 years. It's been 8 years since Hov dropped an album, man. We need a new story, man. We need a new album. We gotta see what's popping, man. Alright. We'll move on for that. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, man. That's very solid source, man. They told me straight up. Hov's got a song on the works with DJ Khaled on that new album. So y'all already know. Y'all heard it here first. Ain't nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody know that. Ain't nobody know that. So yeah, because Khaled after Drake came out and said it must be Drake Bell after DJ Khaled had mentioned that he was gonna have Drake on his new album. Kind of like Khaled went on complete silence for a minute. You know what I mean? So now he's coming out. He's hinting the album. They coming out. You know what I mean? Well, Khaled's not hinting an album. Khaled's actually saying he's dropping an album. But he's back in that album mode. I don't think Drake gonna be on it though. I gotta be honest with you. I don't think Drake is giving anybody any features no more. It's over. I think if you didn't get an OVO Drake chain, it's over, bro. It's over. You can never get a feature from. Yo, will we hear another Jay-Z and Drake track? That's what I would like to hear. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we need Drake and Jay-Z on that new album, man. Jay-Z got to put Drake on that new album, which I doubt because Jay-Z's not really the one to do features lately. You know what I mean? Like his last 444 album, I think he had like 1 or 2 features on it.